there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I do these videos just to educate women more on their bodies and health and how they can use whole food nutrition with their hormones to really get the most out of your body and metabolism. Let me just make sure, there we go, wanted to make sure I had this set up okay. I am the author of the book, The Female Fat Solution, which is just on Amazon, and also the host of the podcast, The Female Health Solution, and I'm dropping things over here. And I have some really exciting news. I'm going to put up right now the wait list for my next group, which is for menopause specifically. So if you are in perimenopause, menopause, struggling, get on this list. If you know someone who is in perimenopause or menopause and struggling with their energy, struggling with their health, struggling with weight loss, struggling with all the things, sleep, hot flashes, all of it, then this is the group for them to join, because I am going to be just blowing it out of the water with guiding women through this specifically. Hi, Carrie. So one of the things I wanted to talk about right now, right away, is this is like the most common thing that women ask. And this is even for women who, you know, are of the age, we'll say, of going into menopause, you know, naturally. Now, menopause can happen and occur for many different reasons besides just age, okay? So I'm going to talk about that for just a minute, just to get everybody on the same page here, because it's really important that we understand how this happens. So typically what people regularly talk about is just, oh, it's just that phase of life, your hormones change, blah, 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 all that stuff. And, you know, then everything will shift and you're like, oh, I'm going into menopause. Okay, right? I'm having the symptoms. That's it. Okay. But you can also go into menopause if you have a hysterectomy, even if you're 30 years old, right? Yes, there's other medications. There's certain circumstances and things where women get put into menopause, sometimes very rapidly, because of just life happening, right? So this, when I talk about menopause and the shifts and change through perimenopause and menopause, I want you to understand that it really is fully encompassing a lot of different things. It's not just for women who are in their 50s or something, right? So when we look at menopause officially, it officially is diagnosed and, you know, right? Diagnosed. Do you have to have a blood test? No, you don't have to. And sometimes, you know, docs will, docs won't, right? That's up to whoever your primary is. But oftentimes they start with just asking what your symptoms are. So it's really something that, you know, can be called self-diagnosed, but I mean, you know your body best, right? You've been living in it the longest. Oh my God. I try and make jokes sometimes. That was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. So really, it's one of those things that you can diagnose yourself. Officially, menopause, the technical term for this, is if you've been 12 months, what's that symbol in, you know, if you're a waitress or something, and like without, is that it? Am I doing that right? Without your period. Did I do that right? Anybody who's been a waitress, let me know. That's what menopause is. This means without. This is my symbol for without. I don't know if this is right. Tell me if this is right or not. Am I doing it right? Is it backwards? It could be backwards. My waitressing was very limited to like without. Yeah, let's just do that. Thank you, Carrie. Without was serving people in like the 4-H barn, the 4-H building. We didn't. Yes. Danita woke up with my face feeling flushed this morning twice. Had me curious. Oh, if that's how hot flashes feel. Yeah. So, and we'll talk about hot flashes in just a minute. But this is really ultimately the thing that we're talking about. Menopause, they're officially going to say, yes, you're in menopause when you've been a whole year without a period. Before that, I mean, if it's been 5 months and then you have a period, even if it's a small one, even if it's a couple of days or something, then technically you're still in perimenopause, right? So there's this whole gray area for a lot of women that they just call perimenopause. How long does perimenopause last? Oh, anywhere from a year to 10 years. Cool. I'll do another video tomorrow on exactly what perimenopause is, all those other things. For now, I'm just going to stick with menopause because this is one of the things that a lot of women really need help with. Perimenopause, yes, but the definition we'll talk about more tomorrow. And the next book that I have coming out actually is on menopause. It is all about nutrition, exercise, how to get that metabolism going, and all geared towards menopause, all things menopause. So this is why I wanted to start right now with what is menopause, and the book is going to be coming out soon. I don't have an answer, but very soon, very soon. I have somebody editing it right now. Ooh, okay, dog. Oh my God, my dog. Dog. Bubby, can you call the dog? Okay, he's just all over the place here. Okay. So kicking my stand and everything. Now it's all off kilter. It's fine. No, it's not. I have to move it. It has to be similar to what it was. Okay. All right. So officially, menopause is if you've gone 12 months without your period. Okay. That's how they'll diagnose it. Sometimes they'll take blood tests because sometimes women are like, oh, I had a partial hysterectomy. They left my ovaries, so I don't really know. So they'll do a blood test or something like that, right? And they'll say, oh, your LH and FSH, which is luteinizing hormone, follicular stimulating hormone. You don't care. Like, you don't need to know this for anything. Oh my God, stop bringing me things. He's bringing me toys now. But those will be elevated and stay high, and your estrogen and progesterone will be lower. That's essentially what is, hormonally considered menopause. So say you had, a partial hysterectomy, all that type of stuff. But it's, overall, though, they will go with 12 months without a period. So if you went 11 months and then had a period, it's still not full menopause. Yeah. Yeah. Technically, yes. So the other thing that they typically, right, and somebody commented already on this, right? You're talking about hot flashes. So let's talk about, I'm going to talk about each of these things that people typically experience during menopause just for a minute. A hot flash. What is that? What does it feel like? And the thing is that it can be different for everyone. For some women, they just feel a little warmer, or they feel like flush all of a sudden, right? And for other women, and it feels like it passes quite quickly, or they have them infrequently, they're not that bad, and they only have them for, a few months, and then they kind of go away, and they're not really that bothersome. Other women, they will get hot flashes, and it will come on like a freight train. It will be head to toe sweating. Nothing can help cool you down. And it's like you have a volcano of fire on your inside out, right? And, right? Your body's trying to process through a bunch of stuff. And those hot flashes can last, a few minutes or longer. They can come on, during the night, during the day, unexpectedly, and you can have them for years. There are some women who go through menopause and they still have hot flashes, even though it's been 5 years, right? They're like, I've been in menopause for 5 years, 7 years, still having hot flashes. Is that normal? No, not necessarily. You shouldn't be having that big surge in hormone. Like, there needs to be something cleaned up in your system. Again, get on the wait list. It's in the comments right now. Click that link, get on the menopause wait list. You don't want to miss out on this stuff. But essentially that's the tough thing with hot flashes is again, like so many other things for the female body, we are so dynamic that what you're experiencing is not necessarily going to look like what everybody else is experiencing. Yay! Right? Makes it crazy. And it's not even necessarily going to be what your mom experienced or your aunts or your cousins or your sisters or whatever, right? Family members. Could it be? Sure, but not necessarily, right? It depends a lot on your overall health. How many toxins were you exposed to? How healthy are you overall? Do you eat clean? Do you exercise? All that good stuff. Are you on medications that have side effects that could affect how well your body can process said hormones and metabolize them through your body? Ooh, right? So however you are experiencing or have experienced it is what it is, right? But hot flashes are a big one that women fight with a lot. A lot. You can also have things like the tender breasts. This can happen consistently. This can happen, intermittently. This can come on and off. This can be just for a period of time and then go away. Okay, great. This is fun, right? Worse. PMS. That's great, right? As you're going into menopause. Right? In the perimenopause phase, like things can all of a sudden get a lot worse. Yep, because your metabolism is slowing down. We'll get there in just a moment. Right? You can also have a decreased libido. Yes, this is a big deal. When estrogen and progesterone change in production, it affects all these systems in your body, all these systems, and libido is a big one. Now, that doesn't mean that it always has to stay low. You get a new body when you go into menopause, right? Like, things just are different, and your body's going to react and respond to things differently too. So it would make sense that all you need to do is just kind of shift how you're taking care of yourself. Your body may respond better to having like extra, fish oils or fatty acids or things like that. Extra protein. And I say extra because it's going to take more than what you were doing before to have a better effect, to have an effect at all on your system now, because everything's being processed differently. Yeah, it's a new body, needs new routine, needs new nutrient standards for it. And these are things that we go into, and we'll talk about more, if you're on that wait list for the next menopause group that I have going. We'll be talking more, and you can ask some questions and things there. But I'll be kind of giving you guys more information on that as you need, if this is something that, again, you're like, how do I know, or how do I get around this, that type of a thing. But the decreased libido, oh my gosh, fatigue. And this isn't just like, oh, I feel tired. This is like, holy cow, I can barely move my arms and legs. What's happening? Fatigue. Again, your body doesn't build and maintain lean muscle like it used to. So it's different. Yes. So again, we talk about protein. We talk about getting your system the nutrient it needs now, because again, menopause is a new body that just needs different stuff. And then there's the other sleep issues, right? The ever popular sleep issues when your hormones change. Again, hormones have a big impact on a lot of systems in your body. Those hormones shift and change. Yeah, your sleep is going to be very different. Does that mean it's always going to be bad? No, not at all. Not at all. Just make sure that you're going to need a new sleep routine. You're going to need to do different things to help your system and body wind down, get to sleep, and stay asleep. There's different hormonal patterns that happen then. And then, everybody's favorite here, the weight gain. Yeah, this is so, like, to top it off, right? As if this wasn't bad enough. Let's add this on there for you. Come on down. You just won the extra bonus prize. Not only can you not get that weight off, it just seems to keep coming on for no reason. You go to the gym more, you're going to gain 2 pounds. Yay. What? Yeah. It's like you can't get the weight off, and you can't even get it to lower, right? Like, women on average gain anywhere from 7 to 10 pounds just going through menopause. Purely hormonal shift and change. This is like, I'm still eating really healthy. I'm still going to the gym. I'm still active. I'm still doing all my normal stuff. What the heck? Yep, you just went through menopause. Your hormones changed. Boom, 7 to 10 pounds on. And it's all right around that midsection. Yeah. Your metabolism changes, your digestive system changes, right? Again, these sleep issues, the fatigue that you're having, the hormone issues, all that leads into the weight gain. So this is specifically what we're going to be doing in the 12-week menopause challenge. And again, we're not starting that yet. It's going to be starting in July, which is a ways off. So if you are looking at making a change, if you are looking at getting this taken care of, get on the wait list. Because when I'm only, taking so many gals into this group, because I am really guiding everyone through exactly how to eat for menopause, how to exercise for menopause, all the things that your new body needs so that you can get to be successful and stay that way. Get new results and keep them, because menopause is so different than anything else. So I'm really, really focusing, and I've got my new book that's going to be coming out very soon, all for menopause. It's all going to be on menopause. So I'm going to be talking about this a ton. Whew! Oh my gosh. It's fun though, right? That sounds good. But the reason I want to talk about like what menopause is, how it typically presents, what you're going to be experiencing, is because a lot of women just don't know. They just don't know. I mean, and this is not because, oh, you should know this. Yes, I believe women should know this, but these are things that we're not told, right? It's only in like movies or something that, oh, they have hot flashes and it's like put in a joke somewhere. Like, they're pretty horrible sometimes, for some women. So, they're not funny, right? But that's how we're learning about our bodies. Like, really? Come on. Like, why not have it be normal that we understand these things and what happens with our body and when and what to look for. And then, because our body's going to change and be different, let's fuel it differently. Let's make sure we focus on the right nutrition that our body's going to need then. Let's make sure that we're adding the right exercise for that new body, right? Because it's going to be different then to build lean muscle. It's going to be different then to start burning fat. Our whole system is different then. Yeah, to maintain bone mass is going to be really important. And all those things are different and take different activities than you were doing before because your hormones are different, so it's a new body. Anyway, okay. Well, that's what I have for you guys tonight. Please let me know if you have any questions, right? Because I'm going to be diving into some specific things. I want to talk about what this is. I'm going to be going into some tips. I'm going to be just telling you guys some different things here. So if you have questions or anything that you're struggling on, please don't hesitate to reach out. Please don't hesitate to comment, on this video or other things that I have out there. I'm really dedicated to helping you understand how this is different and then the things that you can do, easy things you can do. You're using whole food nutrition to really get a better result and keep it. So that's what I got for you tonight. I'm so excited to see you on the wait list if this is something that is interesting for you, because we're going to be doing some really fun special things for the people that are on the wait list. Yee! All right. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will see you later.